on to talking Harry Kane, he's a prime example. But I think he's got the fans of Spurs behind him, but he hasn't got the achievement share of the other legends. He's a Spurs legend, but not anywhere else. But I wanted to ask you about Harry Kane because there's talk about Chelsea trying to buy him. There's talk about Bayern Munich trying to buy him. The Chelsea one's come out in the last few days that Chelsea are going to look at him both in January. I mean, I don't think they'll get him in January, but January and then again in the summer to try and bring him in. If you're Harry Kane and Chelsea Football Club want you, what are you saying?
It's it. He'd be passed around London like a peace pipe, wouldn't he? Real talk, because he's come from Arsenal Academy to Tottenham first team to Chelsea. A little bit like William Gallas, but in a different way. It is, though, isn't it? But he ain't going to Chelsea. Yeah, that's just all for clicks on the internet. Chelsea are a massive football club, Terry, and they've got a lot of money. But Harry Kane's getting paid a lot of money. So what's the difference between 250 grand a week and 350 a week when you're already a millionaire? Doesn't really matter, does it? And Harry Kane was tempted by Man City, which I totally get. Yeah, I totally get that. Tempted by Chelsea when they ain't won the league for 5 years. They've got an owner who's just come in. They've got a brand spanking new manager who I rate, by the way. And a lot of their squad are coming towards the end of their careers. Are they really the team that you want to go to if you're Harry Kane coming towards the end of your career to think, actually, I can go and win stuff there? Probably not. Probably not. He ain't going to Chelsea. They might bid for him just to show a statement and test the water. He ain't going to Chelsea, man. Come on, real talk.
I think Harry Kane needs to do whatever he can to get out of Tottenham.
You are a serial troll.
I'm not being a troll. I've been saying this for 5 years and I haven't changed my mind. Harry Kane is world class. Harry Kane is complete. Harry Kane is one of the most sensational football players I've ever got the privilege to see play live. I think he can do pretty much everything that you would want an attacking player to be able to do. A striker, a number 9 to be able to do. But he doesn't have trophies. You remember that sketch I used to do on, I think it was either Little Britain or something else, where it was like, I got fire, I've got cups, I've got tea bags, but I've got no water, right? I'm not going to put the accent on. And that's like Harry Kane. He's got the skill. He's got the look. He's got the goals. He's got the assists, but he ain't got no cups. And he needs to get out of Tottenham.
He's got an Audi Cup.
Yeah, he needs to get out of Tottenham and get into a football club that could make him win.
But I think that ship sailed, Terry.
No,
yeah,
but it hasn't. My bro, let me finish my point. Let me speak.
You need
Did
you download the Kevin De Bruyne clip?
I can't play it because it's Champions League. It's Champions League copyright.
Oh yeah, they're bad on it as well.
I saw it and I laughed. But my point is, I don't think the ship has sailed. The two clubs that are looking at him, according to the media right now, are Bayern Munich and Chelsea. At Bayern Munich, he wins league titles, he wins cups, but could win a Champions League. However, if he wins 2 or 3 Bundesligas, is that going to move the needle for him being a European football legend? No, I don't think it is. And if he goes to Bayern Munich, he needs to do something so special in the Champions League that the accolades he gets like echo and transcend into England. I look at Chelsea and I think to myself, this is a team that could still win trophies this year. I think are building a very stable base that he's still got. He's got 3 or 4, 5 years that he could be great at, who could win a Premier League title, who could win another Champions League title, who are more likely than not in the next 3 to 4 years, because of how often they're already winning trophies, to pick up a domestic trophy of some sort. He could cement a full, proper Premier League player legacy by moving to Chelsea. Now, he could move, win nothing, as you say, earn a little bit more money, lose the love of Tottenham fans, and then end up being a legend nowhere. You know, he could just be floating in obscurity in terms of Spurs
and hated by Spurs fans.
Yeah, he could. But this is risk versus reward now for Harry Kane. It's, in my opinion, stay at Spurs, become a Spurs legend, break Shearer's goal scoring record, get a trophy outside Tottenham Stadium, and never buy a drink or meal in that part of North London.
I think that appeals to him more.
Of North London ever again, but have no trophies, or take the risk of going to a Chelsea, going to a Bayern Munich, winning 1, 2, 3, 4 major trophies, and becoming a genuine, bona fide football legend that's recognized nationwide and internationally, not just for your goals, not just for your brilliant ability, but those pictures of you and those moments of you scoring goals, winning matches, and lifting the most famous trophies in the world. Because for me, when I think of all the people I consider legends, they haven't all won every trophy, but they've all won at least one of the major trophies. R9, World Cup, La Liga. I'm sure he won Serie A as well. I haven't even checked. I'm just guessing he's won that. Messi's won everything but the World Cup. Cristiano Ronaldo, everything but the World Cup. You think about Arsenal legends, Dennis Bergkamp's won it all club wise. I'm sure he won the Champions League with Ajax. He must have done when they won it in those years. All these guys we call legends, lift them. They've got pictures with those trophies in every.
Henry's won everything.
Henry done the absolute lot. So for me, when I look at Harry Kane, he has the ability. He has the goals. He has the.
He's a top footballer.
He has the respect. He's
a top footballer as well.
He has the respect to be standing shoulder to shoulder. He has a footballing ability respect to stand shoulder to shoulder with those players.
And that's the difference.
But imagine the club. Imagine the club that you get invited to be a legend, and all those names I've mentioned are in there, and then Kane's in there with no trophies. They won't let him in. It's like you need to.
Ibrahimovic has played for 5 teams that have won the Champions League and never won it. Yeah, he's never won a World Cup.
I know he
remember when he went consistently, I think it was like 10, 11 years in a row where every team he went to, he won the league.
That's the point, my bro. When you look at
but this is the thing, Terry, right?
Go on. But is Ibrahimovic would you say that he classifies as like a superstar, a legend of European football?
100%, bro. How's that a debate?
Exactly. But he's done that because I'm just reading it here. He has won trophies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two of his leagues got revoked because of the scandal, didn't they?
Scandal, yeah.
He's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's won 13 league titles, and I don't even know how many trophies altogether. About 25, 30 trophies. So for me, he's a legend. He hasn't.
Okay, so on that basis, let me cut you off there.
Go on.
Kingsley Coman is 25 years old, and he's won 10. I know this sounds mad. He has won 10 league titles, and people go, "So he must have been playing when he was 15." Yeah, no, he won the league with PSG and Juve. I think it was
in the same season.
Yeah, PSG and Juve. I think he went on loan to Juve.
Yeah. No.
So in the same season, he won 2 league titles.
No, it wasn't. So sorry, it was. He won it with Juve in 2015-16 and the Bundesliga in the same season. Yeah.
So this is the thing. He's won 10 league titles at the age of 25. Is Kingsley Coman a legend?
No. And I'll tell you why.
Will he be a legend if he retires from football at 35?
He won't.
Why? He's won everything.
I'll explain it. So he wasn't, in my opinion, in the vast majority of those title-winning seasons, a key component. The reason I say that, he's only ever played once more than 25 league games in a season. At Bayern Munich, it's 19, 21, 21, 24, 28, 21. You know, when he was at Juve, he played 14 games in his first season where they won the league. The following year where he got that medal, I don't know why he got a medal. He only played 1 game for them in that entire season. In the PSG seasons where he has 2 league titles. Bro, this is the maddest thing. He's got 2 league titles for being at PSG, but he made 3 appearances across both those seasons in the league. My point is, if Kingsley Coman in each of those title-winning seasons, or the majority, was playing 30, 35 games, was scoring match-winning goals, was the linchpin.
He scored the Champions League winner, Terry.
He did. But you never let me finish my points. If he was in all of those seasons, absolutely pivotal to those wins, with those clutch goals winning trophies, one of the leading goal scorers, one of the talismans of his team, then the ability element, the statistics behind it, the overall achievements in clutch and big games, plus the trophies bring it all together. He's missing 3 or 4 of the major components to be a legend. And the most important one is he doesn't have the ability or influence on the football pitch, even though he's part of a winning team. So my point's always been this. I rate the Man United legends of the Premier League era, the Scholeses, the Wayne Rooneys, the Ronaldos, the Ryan Giggses, the Rios, the Vidic's, pivotal players. I don't consider John O'Shea, I don't consider Lewis Nani, I don't consider these players legends because they played important parts for the squad, but they weren't pivotal. They weren't talisman. They were easily replaceable in the transfer market with, he's a good player. He could have probably done the same job.
So why weren't they replaced then?
Well, because they did a good enough job. What I mean by easily replaceable, if John
So
O'Shea,
is Edu not?
no,
Is Edu
no.
and Seagan, who were part of the Invincibles, yeah, are they not seen as legends of Arsenal Football Club?
No, of
Then
course he isn't. Of course he isn't. Seagan
they're
isn't an Arsenal
invincible.
legend. But
They're
he,
invincible.
okay,
They were down in
no,
the only team
but
ever in England to go
Lee,
invincible.
Lee, you're taking it too far. You're taking
I'm
it
not
too.
taking it too far. I'm
Well,
asking you
you,
a straight question.
I said no.
Seagan was
I
one of
said
the
no,
worst
but
centre
no.
backs I've ever seen,
Of
but
course he
he was
was.
part
But
of
what's that
one of
got
the
to,
best squads
what's that got to do with
I've
anything,
watched that
Lee?
season.
But what's that got to do with anything?
Because he went a whole entire season invincible, didn't lose a game, and he played 18 games that season.
Yeah,
Edu
okay.
played loads of games that season.
So do
But
you think?
in
Hang on,
comparison,
hang on. But do you think he was without him? Was he replaceable? Was he a talisman? Was he a leader
well,
that got you
not
there?
because otherwise they would have been
So,
replaced.
so you agree with me then? So you're agreeing with me? I didn't
If they
say.
were replaceable, they
Hang on,
wouldn't have been there.
Lee. Where did I say that just winning trophies makes you a legend? Where did I say that?
No, you didn't. But to play 18 games in an
Right.
invincible season, yeah, as Pascal Seagan did, that's nearly half the games, Terry.
But what's that got to do with the price of rope? That
Because
ain't
you
what
said
I
they
say.
have to play a considerable amount of games. They have to be a linchpin when he was centre off in the best team in the league that went invincible and didn't lose a game.
So okay,
So
that's fine. So but again, so your
is
point
Seagan not
is
a legend?
no, because where's these multiple seasons of him being this linchpin and this leader?
No, I agree with you. I'm just trying to
So,
null and void your argument.
but you can't null and void an argument for a point I didn't make. I'm not saying one brilliant season. So let's say he had one brilliant season. I'm not saying he did. I don't think he did. Say a player has one amazing season, and in that one amazing season, his team achieved brilliance. That doesn't make you an automatic legend of football, even a legend of that football club. You have to be consistent over a period of time. And my point about Harry Kane is this. He has all the elements of consistency that you would want, all the elements of consistency that you would need. The problem that you have is he doesn't have any of the trophies that go alongside it. You've got someone like Seagan that might have the trophies, but then he doesn't have the ability, the consistency, the talismans-like approach that's led to his team winning.
No, I agree. I just wanted to see you triggered.